Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Right now at 10, celebrating the new year across the Coulee region. People are prepping for the clock to strike midnight. Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. The Sparta Area Fire District responded to a machine shed fire yesterday. Around 4:30, authorities responded to the fire at 11162 County Highway B, as shown on your screen. The shed was fully engulfed in flames. Vehicles, a tractor, an ATV, and a boat and trailer were all lost in the blaze, along with many tools. Injuries were reported. Officials returned to the scene today and the area of origin was discovered. The exact cause of the fire is still under further investigation.
Hey everyone, a good Sunday evening to you. A happy New Year's Eve to all of you. We started this last day of 2023 with some light snow this morning on top of the freezing drizzle that fell last night, so that did cause some slick roads this morning. High temperatures with the cloud cover lingering through the day, generally in the 30 to 34 degree range. We topped out at 33 in La Crosse, 31 in Eau Claire, and 32 in Winona. All is quiet for this New Year's Eve, although the clouds are remaining rather stubborn. You can see a lot of gray on the satellite imagery here indicating that cloud cover. The disturbance that brought the light snow is now spinning over towards Cleveland, Ohio, but you can see the back edge of those clouds still encompassing pretty much all of Minnesota, Wisconsin, and Iowa. Temperature right at 30 degrees in La Crosse, most surrounding communities in the mid to upper 20s. And New Year's Eve fireworks, if you're going to check it out, it's always a great show there in La Crosse on Grandad Bluff. 27 degrees at midnight. Winds will die down a little bit out of the north-northwest at 5 to 10, but still some wind chills, 18 to 23 degrees with a mostly cloudy sky. So dress accordingly if you're going to be out and about for the midnight celebration. Otherwise, overnight lows in the mid-teens to lower 20s, right around 21 degrees here in La Crosse. It's looking like a quiet start to the new year. I'll have the details in just a few minutes.
Thanks, Bill. Well, New Year's Eve celebrations don't usually kick off until the evening, but for little ones, staying up until midnight can be a struggle. Well, no fear. La Crosse's Children's Museum is here to help with their annual Noon Year celebration. Kids got to kick off 2024 a little early today with a balloon drop right at noon. Kids also celebrated with a bubble wrap stomp, face painting, and treats. Although the event is created with kids in mind, it's become something for everyone.
We get all ages. We get a lot of generations, grandparents bringing their grandkids or parents that are bringing their kids, and they were kids here as well that came years ago. So it's been fun to watch all the ages, all the generations enjoy this event.
Show says this is one of the biggest events in the Children's Museum puts on. The La Crosse Children's Museum will turn 25 in 2024, so expect some fun celebrations in the coming year. Well, the Skyrockers make sure you start the new year off bright, but in order to get everything set up for their New Year's Eve fireworks shows, they have to start early. The Skyrockers started working at Grandad Bluff this morning around 9 o'clock, making sure everything would be good to go for their 6 p.m. and midnight shows. But planning for the shows is a months-long process.
We do search out and find particular shells that we want to shoot for the show. We get a variety of domestic and imported shells and plan our 2 shows around what is neat and fun and exciting.
Skyrockers have been lighting up the sky for 94 years. Earlier tonight, we live streamed their 6 p.m. show, something they say is for the young and the young at heart who can't stay up to welcome in the new year. And we are just hours away from the magnificent midnight show. We may still be a few hours from welcoming in 2024, but many countries around the world have already bid farewell to 2023. And in New York's Times Square, crowds are gathering for the ball drop amid enhanced security. CBS News correspondent Wendy Gillette is there.
Fireworks lit up the sky over the Sydney Harbor in Australia when clocks there struck midnight. There were colorful displays over Hong Kong and Bangkok, and fireworks exploded out of skyscrapers in Taiwan and Dubai. In Tel Aviv, buildings were lit up calling for the release of hostages held captive in Gaza for more than 80 days. Israel continued its bombardment of the territory Sunday. There were protests against Israel's war in Gaza around the world. prompting many cities to deploy extra security or cancel events altogether.
There have been nearly daily protests against the war here in New York City. Officials say there are no known security threats to tonight's festivities, but they are taking precautions, including expanding the security perimeter.
That slowed down entry into Times Square, with crowds still arriving in the late afternoon after undergoing enhanced security.
If you see something, say something. This is a combination of everybody working together as one city, one mission, one goal, and that's to keep everybody safe.
Revelers we spoke to say they're ready for a long night under clear skies.
I'm having a good time. I'm entertaining myself, waiting for the ball to drop, and I'm just so excited for that magical moment.
The New York City Police Department is using drones for the first time to patrol street by street and has helicopters high overhead to give officers on the ground a real-time bird's-eye view of potential hotspots. Wendy Gillette, CBS News, New York.
Well, coming up on News 8, BlendJet is recalling nearly 5 million of the portable blenders. And Sam Bankman-Fried will not face a second trial after he was found guilty on 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy related to FTX's collapse. Stay with us. That's up next.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Escape the chaos of everyday life and experience true relaxation and improved health at Revive Wellness Spa. Unlike any spa in the area, Revive Wellness Spa is your first choice for self-care. Our services include red light therapy, meditation pod, an infrared sauna, a float tank, and so much more. Call or book online today and receive up to 60% off your first service. Don't forget to ask about our detox specials.
You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
Some powdered baby formula is being pulled from the shelves due to contamination issues. Today, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration warned consumers of possible bacterial contamination in Reckitt/Mead Johnson's Nutramigen, hypoallergenic powdered infant formula products. Manufacturers voluntarily recalled more than 675,000 cans of the formula. That was after the formula tested positive for Chronobacter bacteria, which can cause rare but potentially deadly infections in newborns. The FDA says that no illnesses have been reported to date. An important consumer alert, and it involves a small kitchen appliance that you may have gotten as a holiday gift. BlendJet is recalling nearly 5 million of its BlendJet 2 portable blenders due to fire and laceration hazards. The U.S. Consumer Product Safety Commission says the blenders can overheat or can catch fire. The blender blades can break off. The company says it has received more than 300 reports of the blades breaking off while in use. It has also received 17 reports of overheating or fires that have resulted in property damage claims. BlendJet says there have been 49 reports of minor burns and 1 report of someone getting cut. The portable blenders were sold at Costco, Walmart, and Target from 2020 through November of this year. Consumers are being urged to stop using the blenders and contact the company to receive a free replacement base. Well, fallen crypto king Sam Bankman-Fried will not face a second trial. Prosecutors submitted a letter to a New York federal court Friday saying they don't plan to proceed with a second trial against the disgraced founder of crypto exchange FTX. Bankman-Fried was found guilty in November on 7 counts of fraud and conspiracy related to FTX's collapse. A second trial was set for in March on 5 additional charges that were severed from the original proceedings. Prosecutors in their Friday court filing said most of the evidence that would be presented in the second trial was already offered in the first, and that Bankman-Fried's current conviction would suffice. Bankman-Fried is set to be sentenced in March. He faces up to 110 years in prison. Chinese tech giant Huawei says it is back on track following a strong year. The company announced Friday that it expects to bring in nearly $100 billion in revenue this year. That is a 9% increase from 2022. The strong performance comes after Huawei launched its Mate 60 Pro smartphone this past summer. In a year-end message to employees, the company's rotating chairman says the sales of the phone surpassed expectations. The possible rebound comes years after the U.S. imposed crippling sanctions that impeded its ability to obtain critical components for its devices. U.S. lawmakers have long claimed that Huawei possesses a national security risk and alleged that the Chinese government could use the equipment to spy. Huawei has repeatedly denied those allegations. Well, there was no jackpot winner in last night's Powerball drawing. According to the Powerball website, the prize has grown to an estimated $810 million. The next drawing is tomorrow night. Well, coming up on News 8, one licensed clinical psychologist says you can reach healthy goals by shifting how you think about yourself.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl. It's looking like a pretty quiet start to the new year. I'll have the details of my 8-day forecast after the break.
Hi folks, Harvey Wood of Wood Sales and Service here. If you're looking for a tractor, stop by Wood Sales and check out our lineup of Coyote tractors. Subcompact, compact, and utility tractors. If it needs doing, Coyote tractors will get it done. Get 0% for 84 months or cash rebates with standard rate options. Coyote tractors at Wood Sales and Service. Experience the Wood Sales advantage of service before and after the sale. Wood Sales and Service, Black River Falls. Family owned and operated for 55 years. WoodSalesService.com.
You'll find the Ram you're looking for at Pischke Motors in West Salem or Pischke Motors in La Crosse.
Stop in now during the Wrap Up the Year sales event to get 0% financing for 72 months on a new 2023 Ram Bighorn. You'll find all of the power you've come to expect from Ram, and the Bighorn will keep you comfortable and connected while you drive. Stop in now because this offer ends January 2nd.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Ram.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
The Board Store Home Improvements family wishes you a Happy New Year. Visit soon to plan your 2024 home improvement project. It's never too early to dream.
You're watching News 8 Now. Expect more.
If you're hoping to be a better version of yourself in the new year, changing unhealthy habits and focusing on new goals are keys to success. Licensed clinical psychologist Adam Borland with Cleveland Clinic says you can reach healthy goals by shifting how you think about yourself.
We're kinder to ourselves. We're using more encouragement and gratitude. That does go a long way in terms of how we approach those sources of stress and those obstacles in our day-to-day life.
To keep that healthier mindset all year, Borland says to practice gratitude, appreciate the good things rather than focus on the bad. He also recommends monitoring social media use and focusing on self-care, maybe deep breathing or meditation. Being active is also important for your mental health. And prioritize being mindful by doing something that's meaningful to you.
If there's some sort of creative hands-on outlet, whether it's cooking, something creative, some musical outlet, I encourage people to carve out time like that every day.
Borland says it is also important to maintain social connections so you don't feel isolated, and focusing on healthy eating as well as limiting alcohol can also help your mindset. He says to make sure you take time away from the stressors in your life. That means taking your vacation time from work. Well, now it's time to bring in First Warn meteorologist Bill Grahl. Bill, what can we kind of expect in terms of weather going into the new year?
It's looking pretty quiet. It's been a fairly quiet winter overall. That does look to continue to start the new year, but there could be some changes past maybe January 8th or 9th. We'll talk about that. First of all, last night we had some drizzle and freezing drizzle transition to light snow showers. Here's a time lapse starting at about 3:45 this morning with some light snow showers from time to time, and that was the trend through about 7 o'clock or so. You can see some pretty good snow falling at 7:10 here in downtown La Crosse, and you can see how the streets did become a little bit snow covered in spots. Same with the sidewalks and parking lots. But boy, by lunchtime today, even with the cloud cover, that snow was a distant memory and we didn't see much, generally a half an inch or less in most areas. All is quiet tonight for New Year's Eve, although it's cloudy. 33 was the high today, 29 the low, 29 and 13 are the averages. And there's the numbers for the precip, only 0.03 inches of liquid and 0.2 of an inch of snow. So we're continuing to be well below average for the snow season, only 4.4 inches here in La Crosse. That's over 10 inches below average. 30 degrees with the cloud cover, both at the airport and downtown at the station. Feels like 22, a little bit of a breeze from the north-northwest. 27 for you folks in Eau Claire with a wind chill of 20. So temperatures are chilly tonight. If you're going to be out and about for those New Year's Eve festivities, just dress accordingly, with temperatures between about 25 and 31 degrees for most spots. Winds from the north and northwest, 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's causing wind chills in the mid-teens to lower 20s, and overnight you can see that wind chill at the midnight hour here in the La Crosse area, right around 20 degrees, maybe dropping into the mid-teens as we head into early tomorrow morning. Lots of clouds remain. They're going to remain stubborn for most of the night as that system that brought the light snow early this morning now spinning over the southern Great Lakes near Cleveland, Ohio. But you can see those clouds remaining over Wisconsin and even most of Minnesota and Iowa. Eventually that ridge of high pressure will try to bring some sunshine into our Monday. Again, mostly cloudy tonight. We'll probably start with some clouds tomorrow morning, then try to get into more and more sunshine as the day progresses, and a dry Monday. Another batch of clouds rolls across the area for Tuesday, but nothing falling from those clouds. Zone forecast, high temperatures for our New Year's Day Monday, low to mid 30s across the county, right around 33 or 34 degrees in the La Crosse area. Low to mid 30s down to the south as well. And as we head back to the north, low to mid 30s, maybe some isolated upper 20s in places like Thorpe and Loyal, right around 31 in Chippewa Falls, 32 for you folks in Eau Claire. So for tonight, New Year's Eve, a quiet end to the year with a mostly cloudy sky, 21 degrees in La Crosse. Tomorrow, we kick off the new year with a high around 34 degrees with a partly to mostly sunny sky. Again, a pretty quiet weather week ahead, 32 on Wednesday, 30 on Thursday, 35 on Friday with kind of more clouds and sun on Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Chance for some light snow next weekend on Saturday, flurries on Sunday, and then colder heading into next week. And that's when we could see a pattern change with some colder and more active weather, including some snow chances the week of January 8th. So stay tuned for that. Michael?
Thanks, Bill. Well, coming up in sports, an update from tonight's Packers-Vikings game and a breakdown of New Year's Day's top football matchups. Cade's in next with sports.
Every day, our commitment begins again. But it doesn't end when the newscast is done. We're always on and where you can find us. The source you rely on. News 8 Now. Expect more.
For over 40 years, La Crosse Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
Get away in your home with new upholstery from Black River Furniture Outlet. Shop our huge inventory of Ashley sectionals, sofas, and love seats. Great discounts on recliners and reclining furniture with power features like adjustable headrest, heat, or massage. Customize your feel with best home furnishings. Go smaller or go the beast. Upgrade to power or change fabrics. And if you need a lift, shop our full line of lift chairs. Plus, try out our latest hybrid, gel, and all foam mattresses on a new adjustable base. Family and veteran owned, Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Corporate travel can come with surprises, and it's about time your hotel works for you. What's that? You forgot your toiletries? Holiday Inn has you covered. From the delicious breakfast served hot and ready to helping you relax. Need a good workout? Let our staff do the heavy lifting. Our state-of-the-art workout facility will get you in and out before your next meeting. Holiday Inn Express in Onalaska, taking customer service to a whole new level.
Wow, forest berry fudge is amazing. This is melting in my mouth.
Dill pickle? Whoa, that's actually good.
Holy fudge. This is the best thing ever.
Expressions brought to you by Valley Fudge and Candy. Find us in Coon Valley, Wisconsin, or order online today.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Cade Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Sports. I'm Cade Overton, and if you weren't aware, the Green Bay Packers fighting for their playoff life right now as they're taking on the Minnesota Vikings at US Bank Stadium. We're currently in the third quarter as the Packers holding on to a 23-3 lead. Jordan Love connected with Jaden Reed for a 33-yard touchdown and a 25-yard touchdown. Love also ran in for a touchdown, so he's having a great game while the defense has made things tough for the Vikings rookie Jaren Hall. But there's still more game to be played. Anything can happen. And good news for both of these teams. Earlier today, the Pittsburgh Steelers took down the Seattle Seahawks, and that officially opens the playoff door for both teams. Now, the loser of tonight's game is eliminated, but now both teams officially control their own destiny. A win tonight and a win next week means one of these teams is getting in. All right, tomorrow at 11 a.m., the Wisconsin Badgers take the field one last time against the LSU Tigers for the ReliaQuest Bowl. Badgers have a lot of opt-outs in this one, including running back Braylon Allen and center Tanner Bortolini, who are both heading to the NFL draft. They also have a bunch of other opt-outs of players leaving to the transfer portal, but someone's going to have to step up, and it's a chance for some guys to get their name out there. Of course, the Badgers aren't the only team in action tomorrow. A bunch of great games, including Iowa versus Tennessee and the Cheez-It Citrus Bowl. And for the college football playoff, Alabama and Michigan face off in the Rose Bowl at 4 p.m., followed by Washington and Texas in the Sugar Bowl at 7:45. One of my favorite days of the year. What a day today was for former Aquinas standout Lexi Donarski as she put up 23 points in North Carolina's win over Clemson. Donarski had the hot hand, making 6 3-pointers and playing in 38 of 40 minutes. She's helped the Tar Heels to a 9-4 record as they're sitting as the 24th ranked team in the country. We've also got a big day in the NBA tomorrow with 16 teams in action, including the Bucks. Milwaukee hosts the Indiana Pacers for the first time since Giannis scored 64 points back on December 13th. And that game got chippy at the end with the Pacers apparently stealing Giannis's game ball, so this should be an entertaining one. Also, early in the afternoon, the Minnesota Timberwolves take the court in New York City against the Knicks. Timberwolves still hold the best record in the Western Conference at 24-7 and currently have a 2.5 game lead over both the Thunder and the Nuggets. A lot of season to go, but the Wolves proving to be for real. All right, that's going to do it for 2023, but I'm sure we'll have plenty of more sports in the new year. We'll be right back.
Start the year with a new look during Home Furniture's New Year's sale. For 2 big days, get up to an extra 10% off sale prices. This queen bedroom suite is just $18.99. Plus, pay no interest for 1 year. Hurry! The New Year's sale Sunday and Monday for 2 big days at Home Furniture.
Are you looking for a high-paying career without any experience? Chart Industries has the opportunity you've been waiting for. Starting wage $30 per hour, highest pay in the area, guaranteed 40 hours, and so much more. If you are making less than $60,000 and want a healthy work-life balance, apply at jobs.chartindustries.com today. That's jobs.chartindustries.com.
Escape the chaos of everyday life and experience true relaxation and improved health at Revive Wellness Spa. Unlike any spa in the area, Revive Wellness Spa is your first choice for self-care. Our services include red light therapy, meditation pod, an infrared sauna, a float tank, and so much more. Call or book online today and receive up to 60% off your first service. Don't forget to ask about our detox specials.
Our hearing connects us with people, and when that bridge is broken, our job is to help people with that hearing loss and reconnect them back with their lives again. We really feel that better hearing is a better life.
Happy holidays from everyone at Better Hearing Center.
For a limited time at Home World Rugs, when you buy one rug at sale price, you'll get another rug free with many different patterns, sizes, and shapes to choose from, and rug experts in every showroom to help you find the perfect rug. Buy one rug, get one free. Now at Home World Rugs.
Everyone has their own New Year's Eve traditions, but Wisconsinites have some especially quirky food-related superstitions. Our Milwaukee affiliate has the story.
People all over will toast to the new year with a bottle of champagne, but here in Wisconsin, we have some other traditions.
A lot of seafood, a lot of lobster tails, crab legs to go along with the steak.
Tables filled with the finest fish and prime cut steaks are said to bring a prosperous year ahead.
They're celebrating, so they want to get something a little bit nicer.
Food is often at the heart of New Year's superstitions and traditions. That's why Ray's Butcher Shop in Greenfield is stocking up for 2024. Wisconsinites have found luck in some other quirky foods.
So the herring is an old Polish tradition. You're supposed to eat a piece of herring at midnight, and it's supposed to bring you good luck into the new year.
The silvery pickled fish is a bestseller here in late December, followed by the cannibal sandwich.
A cannibal sandwich is it's just a ground round. Some people use ground round, ground sirloin. We use a ground round. You want to put that on a piece of rye bread, a little bit of onion, salt, pepper, good to go.
But no cooking?
No cooking, it's completely raw.
Where that tradition comes from is not completely clear.
It's on our table, twice a year.
But it's something many have grown up eating, and the tradition lives on as people look forward to a prosperous new year.
We will have another check on your forecast right after the break.
See the stories you missed or watch them again on our YouTube page. Or find us at news8000.com.
Craving authentic Mexican flavors? Look no further than Señor Villa. At Señor Villa, we bring the taste of Mexico to your table every day. Join us for our unbeatable $5 lunch specials packed with flavor and value. And don't miss our nightly specials where the fiesta never ends. Señor Villa, where great food meets great value. Visit us today. Señor Villa, the taste of Mexico you've been craving.
Jolivet Family Farms features one of the area's largest selections of frozen seafood, including king crab legs, lobster tail, shrimp, cod, calamari, alligator, salmon fillets, smelt, and frog legs. Choose from our large selection of fresh fruit and vegetables to complete your restaurant-style dinner prepared at home. Your dinner isn't complete without something from the Jolivet Homemade Bakery. Don't forget a bottle of Door County wine to complete your stay-at-home night out at Jolivet Family Farms, West Salem.
Get in a Jeep today at Pischke Motors in the Cross or Pischke Motors in West Salem.
Stop in now during the Wrap Up the Year sales event. You'll get 12% off MSRP, including discounts on a new 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee. The Grand Cherokee is ready for your next adventure. Pure comfort and functionality at your fingertips with the power and confidence you know Jeep provides. Stop in now because this offer ends January 2nd.
Start your search at Pischke.com and then drive away in your new Jeep.
And that New Year's Eve fireworks for tonight, Grandad Bluff. Skyrockers always put on a great show. 27 degrees, wind chills in the upper teens to lower 20s, so dress accordingly. Overnight lows, mid-teens to lower 20s, right around 21 in the Cross. And a quiet week for the start of the new year. 34 tomorrow, generally 30 to 35 for highs through the week. Slight chance of light snow next weekend, especially on Saturday.
Well, college football playoff tomorrow. Who you liking?
I'm excited. I got to go with Michigan, and
You know, why not Washington? Michigan, Washington, I think that'd be fun.
I'm going Alabama, Texas, but anyways, thank you so much for watching News 8 Now this evening. We'll see you tomorrow night.